Hey everybody, my name is Bayzad and we've got Risa behind the camera.
Hello.
And today we're going to be showing off the brand new Naked and Famous Denim Spring Summer 2024 collection. And we're going to start off with this jean right here, the Broken Twill Slub Stretch Selvedge. The latest release of the Slub Stretch Selvedge series. Now this is a series that's been ongoing for almost a decade now. It's seen a lot of different iterations, but it's the first time we've taken this Slub Stretch Selvedge base and put it in a broken twill construction. Now, it's a 12.5 ounce denim, 98% cotton, 2% stretch, and you can see that it's quite slubby and textured, especially for a 12 ounce denim with a little bit of stretch. So that means you get a very hardcore look, but in a denim that's very easy to wear and easy to break in. And you'll notice the texture, you'll notice the weave when you look on the inside, because unlike a left-hand twill or a right-hand twill denim, this has no directional yarn. It's actually like a zigzag weave here. You've got that beautiful Selvedge ID here to match as well, that vintage pink look. And you'll notice you don't really see any directional twill on the outside, but what you do see are those big slub yarns that are just full of indigo and just ready to fade. So you're gonna get a very beautiful streaky denim. You're gonna get a lot of like vertical emphasis on the fading here. You'll see maybe some previous examples of some slub stretch models that we've had, like in the Dragon Ball and the Street Fighter collection. We did the Golden Hour slub stretch Selvedge, Perfect Blue slub stretch Selvedge. Anyhow, there's quite a lot, and this is the newest iteration. A great denim that really works for a lot of people. Easy to wear, easy to break in, and great fading potential. And that is the Broken Twill Big Slub Selvedge. Stretch Selvedge, Broken Twill, big slub stretch Selvedge. Anyways, tongue twister there. Next one, the new Chinese New Year denim. And now the Chinese New Year denim is a recurring series for us. We run it every spring, summer, and next year, well, next year from now, but when you watch this video, maybe it's the right time, is the year of the dragon. So this is one that a lot of people have been waiting for. And so we run the same fabric. It's a 12.5 ounce weight, 100% cotton, short slub denim. So you can see it's got a flaminess to it, but the texture isn't as extreme. It's not as 3D, but it will still give you nice vertical emphasis on the fading. And take a look on the inside, because we've got this great gold and red Selvedge ID detail right here. It's got that beautiful golden metallic yarn matched up with the red, the Chinese New Year colors. And then we also have the red pocket bags on the inside for good luck. So those are some of the fun Chinese New Year details, the red pocket bags, the red and gold Selvedge ID, and of course that beautiful leather patch here as well with the veg tan with the metallic foil. So 100% cotton, short slub denim, flamey, great fading potential, and just a great recurring series for us. And if it's your year, then this is definitely the year to grab this pair. Next, we have the Craftsmen Selvedge, a beautiful workwear inspired denim. This beautiful like bluish navy on the outside. It's got a natural weft, so it has slightly a warmish tone to it. And when you take a close look at this fabric, you can see just how hairy it is. So I really love that it has like this unfinished look. Lately, we've been doing a lot of unsinged denim just to give the denim a little bit more texture. And this is one of those fabrics that we're gonna be running with that. And I mentioned that it has that beige weft that gives it a warmish tone. We matched it up with this kind of eggshell white stitching as well to just, really lock in that classic workwear look. And then we've got the silver metallic hardware. On the inside, you can see that tight weave 2x1 fabric. And yeah, just a great mix of color there with the natural and the navy. So this is the Craftsmen Selvedge 9 ounce weight, so great for the summertime, and 100% cotton. Now this denim also comes in a kind of matching Oh, sorry. Good point. I didn't show that off. The Selvedge ID, very, very unique on this one as well. With the white line, with the double stitching there, I really like that. Cool. Now, I was mentioning the denim jacket that matches it. It is not a classic denim jacket, but more of a workman style jacket. So we have a zip chore coat here. And in like traditional workwear style, we've got that triple stitching all throughout this fabric as well. So a great zip up like to the waist jacket with the double front pockets here. It also has the Selvedge on the inside. as well as the inside pockets. So that is the zip chore coat in the Craftsmen Selvedge. Okay, next. What might be my favorite denim of the season. This is the left-hand twill sky blue edition. Now, the left-hand twill selvage you might be familiar with. It's this guy right here. It's one of our best-selling fabrics, and lately we've been doing some fun things with this fabric. Like we did the broken twill edition of the left-hand twill, where we took the exact same warp and weft and made it in a broken twill construction. We've done a midnight edition of this with a dark indigo and then a black weft. Now we're doing a sky blue edition, a 60s style vintage blue, this great summer color. And it's the same 13.75 ounce weight, 100% cotton, light pale blue on the outside, white on the inside. It's got that same one stitch selvage ID here that you see in the left-hand twill. Now, what I really, really love about this denim is that if you like fading your jeans and you like getting to like very vintage style fades, because there's so much less indigo in this compared to this, you get to this much quicker. Now this is my pair of left-hand twill jeans. I've worn these for years. They need some repairs and stuff, but you can see it takes a long time to get to this level. But with a lighter blue, you're gonna be able to achieve this much sooner. And I think I might be rocking these just so I can get another very heavily vintage faded pair of jeans, and I can do it a lot quicker with one of these. So that is the left-hand twill sky blue edition, a great 100% cotton, summery blue, 60s vintage inspired denim that's gonna give you great fading results. Next, we've got maybe the hardcore jean of the season. This is the Matcha Selvedge, 15 ounce, 100% cotton, particularly rigid. It's got a great texture. Hopefully you can maybe hear it. Very rigid. Beautiful suede rough out leather patch. And we call it the Matcha Selvedge because it is in fact dyed with real Japanese green tea on the inside. Now, you can see it's quite subtle. For final production, it's gonna be a little bit deeper green. Hopefully that shows up on the camera. And then also for final production, the Selvedge ID right here, it's a little too light, so it's gonna be a little bit more dark green. So just a couple of details to change from sample to production, but the fabric itself, this is what you're gonna get, a beautiful, beautiful, dark, rigid, slubby denim. It's gonna fade beautifully, and then you have that slight green tone that's gonna come from the matcha dyed weft. So I'm looking forward to this one. I'm looking forward to see how these fade. I think people are gonna really do the works on this one. And then this one also comes in a denim jacket, so you can go full on matcha denim armor if you want to. But yeah, two options here in the Matcha Selvedge. Cool, cool. All right, next we've got, this is the other one that's my favorite. The Ocean's Edge Selvedge. 12.5 ounce weight, or 13 ounce weight, I'm pretty sure. And now take a close look at this fabric. You can see it's kind of puffy. It's got a great hairiness to it. And the reason for that is because this is a rinsed fabric. Now, whenever you do a rinse wash on denim, you're usually doing it on the garment. But you'll notice there's no puckering in any of the seams here. And that's because we actually rinse washed the fabric. So this is something that we're probably gonna start doing a little bit more going forward. That way we can kind of retain that raw look, but give you a little bit more of the plumpness that a one-wash denim would give you. And so a couple things to note about this fabric is, you notice how plump that fabric was, but you also will notice how hairy this fabric is. Hopefully it shows up here. This is another denim that we skipped the singeing process in the final production so that you do get this hairy texture. And then by rinse washing the fabric, it really brings that out. So you get a lot of nuance in this denim right to start. And the color is just great. A beautiful vintage blue, kind of, I would say like ocean blue color. That's where we got the name. Great brown stitching to match. Speaking of brown, we've got this great brown pull-up leather here as well that matches quite beautifully. I think it's a really great pairing. And then the Selvedge ID here is super nice. It's this yellow color. You can see the weft here as well. So comfortable right off the bat, not particularly rigid. They're still gonna fade. You're still gonna get great fading properties from these, but very, very comfortable right to begin with. And that rinse wash just, I think it brings a little bit more of the character out of the fabric right from the start. So you will have two options here. Of course, you'll be able to get them in jeans form, and then you will also be able to get it in denim jacket form. So that's the Ocean's Edge Selvedge. 100% cotton, 13 ounce, rinsed fabric denim. Next, this is maybe the rarest jean of the season, one of the rarest fabrics we've ever done. This is the pure hemp denim, 100% hemp. This is really not something you see very often. Hemp denim is usually 10%, maybe 20, 30%, but 100% hemp is really unheard of. And when we came across it, we knew we had to have it. And so it has the feeling of a heavyweight linen. If you look really closely at the fabric, you can see that it's got a lot of like weird, I wouldn't call them defects, but it's the character of the fabric. It's not very uniform at all. So you've got little bumps and slubs and like hairiness and just weird things poking out throughout. So it's got a really, really neat texture. On the inside, you really see it a lot. So you can see it right here. And so if you're really into this type of fabric, it should make you very excited. And as you can tell, it is a drapier material. That's because we did rinse wash the jean for this one. On its own in raw state, this fabric is extremely rigid. But when you wash it, it softens up a lot. So we didn't want to sell it as an extremely rigid denim and then you do your first wash and then you get this. We just want to make sure that you know what you're getting right from the beginning. So you get this beautiful drapey, soft, linen-y-like fabric. And that is the pure hemp denim, 100% hemp, 13 ounce denim. Cool. Next, we've got a very minimal looking denim. This is the Spring Garden Selvedge, 12.5 ounce, very smooth textured denim, very uniform, minimal looking. You've got that tonal thread. You've got this beautiful navy pull-up leather patch here as well. You can see if I can pull it up. You can see the color coming right through. There's a lot of oils in that leather. And so you've got this minimal design, and we wanted to go with like a minimal, colorful denim. Maybe if that makes sense. So when you flip up the cuff, you can see on the inside, we used a Grandrel yarn, and you can see just how colorful it is. So you can see all these very, very faint spring colors throughout. You've got that red Selvedge ID. So you can flip the cuff up here, have a little bit of color, springtime colors, matching your minimal style denim on the outside. Sometimes when we do these colored denims, you know, they're loud. They can be quite loud. Some people don't want that, but they still want a little bit of something. So we're able to give that to you here with the Spring Garden Selvedge. And if you take a close look, you don't see you don't see it through the front face of the fabric at all. And that's because the colors are so faint. And then of course, when you do see it on the inside, you really can notice it there. But it's really not in your face. So I like how subtle this denim is. And that is the Spring Garden Selvedge. Next, a very classic denim. This is the tried and true Selvedge, 12.5 ounce, short slub denim. You've got the veg tan leather patch. You can see the texture of the denim is a little bit streaky, so you've got a little bit of slubbiness in there. You've got a little bit of neppiness in here as well. This is kind of like your elevated basic raw. So you've got your left hand twill, your dirty fade, very uniform looking denims, and then this is just kind of a step up from there. So a little bit of slubby, a little bit of neppy. You've got the natural color weft on the inside. You can see some of those neps and specks throughout the fabric here as well. And then you also have that beautiful red, white, and blue Selvedge ID. So all the details here are just kind of like a speck up from, maybe a very classic denim. And yeah, if you want something that's classic, but just a little bit more. You get the tried and true selvage right here. And then finally, this guy right here. This is the undyed Frankenstein denim. Undyed because, well, it's undyed. It's a natural denim. And it's also undyed because, well, Frankenstein was undyed. And we call it the Frankenstein denim. And for those people who are new to Naked and Famous denim, the Frankenstein denim is one of our earliest running series of denim. And we actually haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm happy that we have it back. And we call it the Frankenstein because it's a mishmash of so many things in one denim. If you take a close look at this fabric, you can tell that it's not a single directional twill. You notice that there's something going on. And that's because it's a mix of left-hand twill and right-hand twill and left-hand twill and right-hand twill. This is an alternating twill denim. It's made with a big slub yarn. And the other cool thing about this denim is that when you have a directional twill denim, during the finishing processes, there's something called anti-skewing. And this basically takes the twist out of the fabric. But because there's no single direction in this fabric, they can't take the twist out of it. So over time, the left-hand twill portions will twist left, and the right-hand twill portions will twist right. So you get a mishmash of that. You've got the big slub yarns. You've got the left-hand twill, right-hand twill. Take a look on the inside. You can see like the slubby texture just a little bit more. In fact, for production, we're actually gonna bump up the slub yarns just a little bit so the outside texture is even more textured. This is a non-selvage, by the way, just if anybody's curious. We couldn't make an alternating twill selvage. It's just not a thing that happens. So Ecru denim, very popular. Now we're doing it in this, Frankenstein mishmash denim. You've got that brown leather patch. And then we also have it available in a denim jacket. So you can go full on Frankenstein armor with this one. This is going to be a fun one to wear, that's for sure. And that's it for all the new denim bottom options. We've got one more denim jacket that I'd like to show you, and that's here in the Sashiko stitch. We have this available in the zip chore coat. It's also going to be available in a work shirt and a kimono shirt, and I'll show you those guys in a second, but just check out the texture of this fabric. Absolutely stunning. And I think people are going to really enjoy wearing this one. Really, really cool. So you're going to have a couple of options in this fabric, all in tops, no bottoms. And that is all the new denim options for spring, summer 2024. Give me a second to take a drink of water, reset, and I'm going to show you guys the brand new shirts. Okay, and we're back, and I'm going to be showing you guys the brand new shirt collection for spring, summer 2024. And we're going to start off with the Aloha shirts, which is what I'm wearing right now. We actually revamped the fit of our Aloha shirt. They're a little bit wider, they're a little bit longer now. It's a little bit more classic American style Aloha shirt. Great to wear open on its own. I mean, you can still wear it buttoned up, but I think it just makes like a nice layering piece this way. And we've got some really, really great options here for you. Starting off with these classic Oxford stripes. You've got the cream, you've got the light blue. I think these pair up perfectly with blue jeans, and it's just great, great summer colors for the spring, summer. So you got the two options here. Take a close look at that. You can see those patterns are woven right into the fabric here quite nicely. And then you've got what I'm wearing right now in the floral green. It also comes in this awesome beige color as well. So you've got two options here. And I have to say that the drape on this fabric is actually quite nice. It's 100% cotton, and it just feels very like airy and nice. And it's a little bit, I don't know, it might be hard to tell, but it's a little bit see-through. So that's kind of by design. So it's just to add to the airiness of the fabric. And then we've got the vintage style ones here with the 100% rayon. So very classic Aloha shirt styles here. And of course, very drapey, as you can see. You've got these great retro colors with that awesome green and the blue here. We call it the weave pattern. So a lot of great Aloha shirt options this season, 6 in total, and in the new fit. Now, going back to our classic easy shirt, we've got these beautiful, soft, lightweight florals here in these great springtime colors. So we've got the Ecru and the cinnamon. And then here, this is like just the ultimate summer shirting, 100% French linen. So we have it available in 3 colors. We've got black, we've got navy, and we've got Ecru. And you can take a close look. Hopefully you can see it. The texture here, you can see that it's very cross-hatched and slubby. Very, very nice. Great airy materials. And this is definitely what you want to be wearing all summer long. You know, sleeves rolled up, you know, a couple buttons open. It's going to be great to wear on holiday. We've got our kimono shirts, which you see from us pretty much every season. We always do a different iteration of these. Again, Japanese-inspired patterns. These go great with blue jeans, so we just run them every season. Always a different pattern. We've got the cherry blossom pattern and the triangles here. These two, actually the next four for me are very like classic American, a little bit more preppy. Organic cotton stripes, and you've got that light blue and you've got that dark blue here as well. They're not the same pattern, but they're very similar. But I really think these go perfectly with blue jeans. Just throw them on top. You can tuck it in, roll up the sleeves, wear it very preppy style, or wear it opened up and a little bit oversized as well. A lot of great options here. And then these last two denim shirts are our repeat options that we run pretty much every season. Now, there's a couple of changes from previous iterations. You've got the washed denim shirt, and then you have the slubby rinsed denim shirt. Now, take a close look at that fabric, and you can see just how slubby and textured this fabric is. I wear this shirt all the time. I absolutely love it. I think everybody should have at least these two colors of denim shirts in their closet. So we're running these as core. And one thing to notice that's different from the previous seasons is that they now have the bone contrast buttons. In the past, they were tonal buttons. Now we've got contrast buttons on these shirts as well. So classic denim shirting now available with the tonal buttons. And yeah, everybody should have that. Next, we've got some kimono shirt options. I showed it off to you earlier with that Slub Sashiko. And so we've got the Slub Sashiko available now again in our kimono shirt. So you've got another option here in that beautiful denim. And this isn't printed. This is woven right into the fabric. You can see those stitches are going right through the fabric. On the inside is a little bit more apparent, as you can see here. So a very, very amazing denim fabric. And then we have our classic kimono shirt in the kimono print with the cherry blossoms. And then we have that rinsed denim here as well. So three great kimono shirt options. Just easy, lightweight shirt, something that you can just throw on top of a t-shirt, you know, on a cooler night out during the summer. So these are some, you know, light jacket style kimono shirts. And then we have our work shirts with the double weave here. With the yarn dye double weave, this one is fantastic. The fabric feels amazing. It comes in two color options here. Very, very vintage inspired. It reminds me of that 70s show a little bit. And if you take a close look at the fabric here, you'll notice that it is that double gauze. So two layers of fabric woven simultaneously and put together. And it's just got that really beautiful intricate weave here as well. Very airy and light. And now our work shirts, compared to previous seasons, have changed. They're a lot more oversized now. So they're kind of designed that you can wear them layered up. Like if you want to throw a hoodie underneath or even a denim jacket, you can. So you can wear it as a jacket. Or if you want to wear it a little bit more classic, like a work shirt, then you get a size down a little bit. So you've got the options here in the double gauze, and then you also have it in that Slub Sashiko as well. Cool. And that's all the new that's all the new shirts for the season. We also have a selection of pocket tees. Now, our pocket tees use our 100% cotton circular knit tees, and then we attach a variety of pocket options here from the shirt collection. So you've got a lot of great options here. You can browse the website to see everything that we have, but just some great fun pocket tee patterned shirts. Great. And that wraps up the brand new Spring/Summer 2024 men's collection. And in a second, Risa's gonna show you guys the new ladies collection.
Hey everybody, I'm Risa, and we got Bezat behind the camera.
Hey.
And we're here to show you Naked and Famous Denim Spring/Summer 2024 women's collection. All right, so let's get started with the jeans. We got we got Broken Twill Slub Stretch Selvedge. So this is actually the first time we're doing Broken Twill denim in women's collection. This is raw Slub Stretch Selvedge. So we've done this fabric in the past before. It's got this great texture that you can see, that really crazy slub on the fabric. And then it is again in the Broken Twill construction. So you can see that a little bit of a inside, you can actually see a lot of the zigzaggy kind of static kind of look. So this is just an interesting weave. It's got a great texture and it's 2% stretch. So if you're new to raw denim, this is a great way to get into it. It's dark indigo denim, so the fading is going to be a high contrast fading. And we just thought it was a great fabric for women's collection. We have this available in classic, arrow, and max fit. Yeah. All right, so that's a good classic. It is 12.5 ounce, by the way. Next up, we have a lightweight denim. So we got 9 ounce Craftsmen Selvedge. So this one is a very workwear inspired, all these classic workwear inspired denim. It is very hairy, and it is 9 ounce, so it's very lightweight. So it's very easy to break in. It's got this cream colored stitching that really makes you think of the classic workwear. And the selvage ID on this is very interesting as well. So classic white. On the sample, we don't have the stitching on the one side, but in production, we would have the stitching on one side. The other side is classic white, which is very interesting. And the inside of the fabric is really cool as well. So it's a tight weave, but 9 ounce lightweight workwear fabric. This fabric is going to be available in classic fit, as well as we got these straight leg overalls. So we thought it was a very good fabric, perfect fabric for this kind of classical overall fit. So that's that. Next, we have Ocean's Edge Selvedge. Unfortunately, this was a last minute addition, so we don't have the women's sample, but it's going to look exactly like this. This is a fabric washed 13 ounce selvage denim, 100% cotton, and it's got this really nice light blue color to it. Because it is fabric washed, the fabric is nice and soft and drapey, and even though it's 100% cotton, 13 ounce, it is going to be easy to break in. The selvage ID is also very nice with the yellow bold stitching in the middle. So this fabric will be available in classic and arrow fit. All right, so next we got the, I really love this color. This is the Left Hand Twill Selvedge Sky Blue Edition. So we all know the Left Hand Twill Selvedge of Naked and Famous Denim. It is our classic. It's we've actually never done it in women's collection, but it is a very classic raw denim, very easy to break in, great fades. So we just wanted to play around with the same construction, same fabric base, but in a very nice summery sky blue color. So this is just going to give you great, fading experience, because it's already faded so much that, like, if you like the light blue denim, but you just want to wear raw denim, this is a great option for you. This fabric will be available in classic and arrow fit. We have pure hemp denim. I'm very, very, very excited about this. This is an unsummarized 100% hemp denim fabric. So this is, just look at this fabric. It has so much character, so much texture. You can see that hemp is coming through with the little fuzzy things on the front, a lot of neck, and inside you can also see a lot of character here too. So hemp, 100% hemp, it does have this amazing drape. So this one is a rinse washed jean. So obviously with the unsurprised denim, we wanted to get rid of the shrinkage, but also with hemp, once you wash it, it gives you amazing texture. So we just wanted to have this like nice drapey look, as well as the color of the denim is so nice. It's got this like green cast kind of like, it's dark indigo, but it is still slightly brighter and has a lot of character. So this one is a special denim. It is going to be available only in classic fit. So that's it for women's jeans collection. I'm just gonna go dive into the tops and other things on this side. So let's start with the Aloha shirt. So we have two options this season in the dress. So this one is the 100% French linen Aloha shirt. So these are amazing fabrics. It is beautiful. It has a nice character, but it's a solid fabric. So it is very, sophisticated, understated kind of look. It's a great texture, and it does have amazing drape. So Aloha dress it's basically a camp collar shirt on the top with the side pocket and tie waist. And the dress comes down to like below the knee for most people. Yeah. And so it's basically the same fit as this as the top, and then it goes down to the dress. And because you can have, you can use your tie or not use your tie and, wear it open, it is pretty versatile as well and has pockets. All right. So we have the same fabrics available in the camp collar shirt. Obviously, I'm wearing the Ecru. We got the blue version here. Again, this is just like a nice drapey fabric, very summery. And on top of that, in camp color shirt land, we have this vintage Pique fabric. I just had to do it. This is such a fun fabric, a lot of colors. And then also the texture is really nice, and it's very breezy. It's great for summer. Yeah, so we got these three options in camp color. On top of that, we have a new shirt fit. We call this Roomy shirts. So this is basically an oversized, kind of like a boyfriend shirt kind of look. And we have here in striped Oxford in Ecru. We also have one in the same fabric in vintage blue color. And on top of that, we will have that same fit in this fabric, so the 100% French linen Ecru color as well. And this oversized roomy shirt, it has, it's got the boyfriend look. It's got hidden button placket, and then we have a single chest pocket. But it is designed for women, so it's not too long in the sleeves and stuff like that. So a great relaxy shirt. Another new fit for women's this season, we got this relaxed pleated trousers. So we have this available in black and Ecru French linen. So again, we really, really love this French linen fabric this season. So we wanted to add bottoms as well in this. And so the relaxed pleated trousers. So again, it is very relaxed fit, high waist, fitted in the waist. It's got a slash pocket, big pleat in the front, so it gives you a lot of room. It's very roomy and drapey, relaxed. And on the back, we have a patch pocket. So 4 pockets. And again, it will come in the Ecru. And then the black drapey pants. So those are great for spring, summer season. And that wraps up our Spring Summer 2024 Women's Collection. Thanks for watching.